going from 480 to 540 today, and push-ups going from 300 to 360. And yeah, it's the mustache is in full flow. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it, to be honest. I've got mixed reports. My girlfriend says she likes it, so that's the most important thing. But yeah, I'm not 100% if I'm going to keep it, to be honest. I think it's a bit of maintenance, and yeah, it's a bit of a pain because I'm noticing that I have to shave like every 3 or 4 days, and it's honestly easier just keeping some stubble. Um, but yeah, I've been enjoying having the mustache and what it represents. That's the most important thing. So I'm going to do some warm ups. But yeah, it's been cool as well. Like, I've been seeing a lot of other guys who also are rocking the mustache at the moment, and I know for like the majority of those guys, they're doing it for the same cause that I'm doing it for, so it's really cool to see that. Just checking in with my own mental health today. I'm feeling pretty good today, to be honest. I definitely say I'm around like 8 out of 10 today for my mental health score. So yeah, overall, like I still have a bit of a cold, and I'm doing everything in my power to recover from that. So I got the cold on I felt it coming on Thursday. So yeah, I've had it for like 3. This is my 4th day with it, but I'm literally doing everything imaginable to get rid of the colds. Like, I've been having hot Epsom salt baths. Went to a recovery center yesterday. Was in the sauna, jacuzzi, a little bit of time in the cold plunge pool, some compression boots. Been getting lots of sleep. Oh, what else? Taking loads of supplements as well, like vitamin D3, Zambucol. Another really good one for your immune health is Alicent garlic extract. I have a high strength version of that. So taking a bunch of different supplements, as well as like some just regular medication like ibuprofen and pseudoephedrine, just to help with the congestion and stuff like that. So all of those things are definitely helping with recovery. And I've got all my prep done for the jiu-jitsu competition as well, which is great. I literally did my last session yesterday. So basically 6 days out from that. So yeah, overall, not too bad. Neck is just a tiny bit sore from training yesterday, but it's honestly nothing major. I know that's gonna heal up by Thursday, Friday. So 60 sit-ups for today. We're gonna do them in sets of 20. That'll bring my total up to 540 for the month. The link for the fundraiser is down below in the description. So if you'd like to support Movember with all of their amazing projects and stuff that they do for men's mental health, suicide prevention, prostate cancer, testicular cancer, just hit the link down below. Even a small donation is much appreciated. It all 100% goes to Movember. Alright, so that is set number 1 done on the sit-ups, 20 done. I'll be doing the push-ups in sets of 10. So if you're joining in live, would love to know how you're feeling today. What's your mental health score? Give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 10. Just pop it in the comments down below. 10 out of 10 being you're feeling really good. 1 out of 10 not having such a good day. It's really important as well to give yourself a rating on the days where you don't feel like it, because if you rate it, let's say today you're a 3 out of 10, you need to figure out like what's 2 or 3 things you can do to help bring that up. It's very easy to give yourself a rating on a day where you're feeling good, more important on the days when you're not feeling so good. All right, so set number 1 on the push-ups. Nice. All right, so that's 10 push-ups done. 20 sit-ups. So I'll be doing 6 sets push-ups, 3 sets of sit-ups. I'm going to do a little bit of it's not going to be a full body workout, but I'm going to do more of a workout this evening because I bought a gym membership, like 6-month gym membership. I think it was exactly 6 months ago. So my membership is expiring today, and I still have a bit of a cold, so I don't want to like go to the gym and give other people my cold. So I'm gonna just add on to the push-ups and sit-ups tonight. Have a few bands, low tension band, and then a high tension one. And then also a hip circle, which is really good for some lower body strength. I do have a session with clients. I run like 7 classes a week, and I do 2 of those classes on a Monday for clients and all the women that I work with. So the next class is this evening at 7 p.m. We're doing a full body strength workout for 45 minutes. So I'm literally getting this workout done quickly. I'll take a break for like 10 minutes, and then I'll walk everybody through the session for this evening. Alright, so that is 20 done, so that brings me up to 40. Something I'm noticing with my cold the last few days, it's like has such a big impact on my cardio. In general, it affects people's cardio, but I'm really noticing, usually my cardio is pretty good because I've been focusing on a lot the last few years, but I'm getting out of breath much quicker. So it's just important to know, like, if you do have a cold and you're training, go at a lower intensity than usual, like ideally 50-60%. So it worked out well that I got a cold at the end of my training block for this competition, because I can literally just take this week to fully recover and get back to 100%. But even if I'm not prepping for competition or anything, I'm still, if I get a cold, I'll automatically take a deload or recovery week. So I'm still training, but at 50% basically. So the whole goal of it is to maintain strength, keep feeling good, energy-wise, mental health, but it means you maintain pretty much all your strength, when you do recover, instead of just taking a week off and doing absolutely nada. All right, 20 push-ups done so far. All right, so if you're watching live, drop a comment down below. I can see anybody who's leaving comments, so I'll be able to respond literally live while we're on. All right, so third set on the sit-ups. A really simple psychological trick that works well is counting backwards instead of upwards. So 15, 14, 13. I don't know why it works, but there's something in our mind that like makes it feel easier when you're counting down from, like, let's say 20 to 0 or 10 to 0, instead of when you're training counting upwards. It's just a small thing that I've noticed over the years that works quite well. Alright, so that's third set of sit-ups done. So yeah, next time you're doing a workout, give that a go. Instead of counting from 1 up to 10, count from 10 down to 1. See if it makes any difference. You might not notice it in like the first or second set, but once you start getting like really fatigued or really tired, and you're starting to kind of struggle a bit with the workout, little things like that can actually start to make a big difference and make it much easier to get through the rest of the session and get your sets done. Alright, third set of push-ups. Alright, 30 push-ups done. I've been doing diamond push-ups, so making a diamond shape like that, and then do push-ups from there for the past like 4 or 5 years. I find it's much easier on my shoulder because I slightly tweaked the shoulder before. And even from when I started training like 12 years ago, I just always noticed that if I was doing like regular push-ups like this, like my shoulder would always like hurt afterwards. I was like, what the hell is going on? And it literally took me about 7 or 8 years to get to the point where I was like, oh yeah, if I literally just go like this and do push-ups from this position, it feels much better with my hands turned in versus in this neutral or wide position. So I can do, I've been pretty much training pain-free with my shoulders for like the last 4 or 5 years now, because I made that small little tweak. And for years gone before that, I was doing loads of bench press, wide position, killing my shoulders, killing my elbow, wide push-ups, killing them. And then as soon as I made that switch to narrow, literally straight away the pain went. So it's amazing how, like, if you really figure out what works for your body, there's a lot of simple changes that you can make like that with different exercises that will work for your mechanics, because everybody's like arms are different length, legs are different length, and your injury history will come into what positions you should probably go into versus not. So what I do, I'm 6'3" and I have quite a wide arm span and long legs. So the way that I train is going to be different to someone who, let's say, is maybe 5'5" and has much shorter arms or legs. And you're going to be stronger and weaker in, you know, different positions. Okay, fourth set. So the study of all that is called biomechanics. Super interesting if you're into anything related to training or anatomy or physiology or things like that. Alright, fourth set of push-ups done. pretty good so far. Just the cardio is not feeling too good compared to regular, but it's gonna be gone in a few days. I actually slept much better last night. A couple of nights before, I was super congested. I woke up like 2 or 3 times. But last night, I managed to sleep all the way through. So for me, that's a really good sign that things are improving. All right, how many people we got on live at the moment? All right, according to YouTube, still got one person on live. So whoever is watching, hope you're having a great day. I want you to comment down below, what would you rate your mental health score for today? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 would be really good, 1 would be not so good. If you're 6 or lower, I'll give you a few ideas of what you could potentially do to bring it up. And surprise, surprise, a workout or something active is going to be a great thing to do. Get out for a walk for at least 30 minutes, do a quick workout, do some stretching, do something physical where you're like in your body and not in your head. All right, 50. Starting to feel my elbow bug me a little bit. I slightly strained that muscle last week. I was only sore for about 3 or 4 days, but just a bit conscious about it at the moment. I've only got one more round to do anyway, so it's nothing major. Alright. So it's 25 minutes left until my class is on. Okay, one more set of push-ups, and then I'll have the Movember challenge done for today. Bring me up to 540 sit-ups total for this month and 360 push-ups. And yeah, most likely I'm going to be continuing doing the Movember challenges up till about December 5th or 6th, something like that. Just because I missed a few days because of the cold and that injury that I had. And then I'm going to take a few rest days from like Wednesday. So I'm fresh for the comp on Sunday. But I think I should be getting all 900 sit-ups and push-ups done by around the 5th of December, something like that. I'll probably do a couple of sessions where I'll do more, might do like 100 or something like that, just to speed it up a bit. Okay, last set on the push-ups. Alright, so that was all the push-ups done. Gonna continue on and get some more of a workout done. But for the live video, I'm going to end it there. So if you'd like to support Movember challenge, the link is in the description. Remember, it's for an amazing cause. Movember Foundation is raising awareness and running programs for men's mental health, suicide prevention, testicular cancer, prostate cancer. 1 man dies by suicide every minute of every day. And 75% of the people who die by suicide are also men, which is just crazy. So this is why I feel really strongly about raising funds for Movember, because Most people I know have been affected by cancer or suicide in some way, and I'm no different. I have someone who's a close family friend who I knew that unfortunately died by suicide a few years ago. And it was like, for me anyway, it was a complete shock. And also, I know several people, unfortunately, who have passed away due to different types of cancers, and some people that I was like really, really close with. So this is why I feel like super strongly about raising money. And yeah, if you'd like to support the cause, link is down below. Hope you have a great rest of the evening. And yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow for another 60 sit-ups. Adios.